Chelsea Football Club are the champions of Europe. Chelsea there winning, doing the impossible, winning the Champions League. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. After beating Man City quite comfortably, it's actually quite funny. Oh boy, Manchester City bottle. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Pep Guardiola has bottled it. Bottled it. I don't know what it is about Manchester and bottling things, but it just happens. Yeah, City bottling it, and Chelsea for the second time in their history winning the Champions League, deservedly so. And it Chelsea winning puts so much into perspective for us as United fans. It puts so much perspective. I mean, you look at Chelsea's. Well, let's compare last season until now. Last season, obviously they just had a transfer ban. Lampard came in. He brought a lot of youth players, such as Tammy Abraham, Mason Mount, all these other players as well. Um, Frank Lampard had gotten them top four. Abramovich bought the world, and Lampard just didn't prove to be good enough. He got sacked. Tuchel comes in for I think 4 to 6 months, engineers a formation that brings the best out of Chelsea. With some tactical know-how, he was able to switch that formation at will, and implemented a set of tactics for them that completely revived Chelsea's season. And within 4 months, he's gone from the mid-table, getting 4th place, and he's now won a Champions League. Within 4 months. In half a season, he's won a Champions League. Manchester United fans, Arsenal fans, gather around. Okay. I do not ever want to hear any of you talking about trust the process. Do you want to know why? Because guess what? There is no process. The process is a lie. It's a myth that the Glazers and the Crunkies made up to pull the wool over your eyes and to blind you from the fact that these men are still taking money out of our club, putting it into their own bank accounts in the flippin' Maldives or whatever, and just destroying the football club, our football clubs. Let's be real. There is no process. This process of keeping everything indoors and saying, oh, it's gonna take 3 to 4 years, but we'll get there. Trust the process. It's non-existent. Leicester was in relegation the season before. They then won the Premier League. I'm sorry, this process is a myth. It doesn't exist. It is an excuse for these American owners to keep doing what they've been doing and to keep us divided. And it sort of worked because both our fan bases, let's be honest, are very deluded. Let's call it as it is. Most of our fan bases, Arsenal, Manchester United, are very deluded. So, yeah, not sure what to say. Yeah, no excuse. I mean, the Glazers are already, they're talking about having a meeting with fans. Firstly, who are these fans? Secondly, does that not just show you that um, they don't need to convince all fans, they just need to convince enough? Because all they need to do is keep enough fans deluded so that they can keep the money rolling, and the rest can just stay there, like complaining and stuff and fighting amongst each other about who should be the next manager, you know. Yeah, and look, in terms of where we are as a club, as Manchester United, where we can't compete. We cannot compete. Manchester United, and I'm going to say Arsenal as well, we can't compete. It's over. City, Chelsea, Liverpool are going to be running away with this for who knows how long. Who knows how long they're going to run away. It's going to be years, let's be honest. And again, I'm looking at this transfer window, right? And I'm thinking, so what if we bring in Jadon Sancho? So what? Is that going to change anything? No. It might, as a matter of fact, it's probably only, it's going to be a signing we make so that we can sell some shirts so that the Glazers can get more money. Jadon Sancho is not going to fix anything. It's not going to fix our centre-back situation. It's not going to fix our midfield situation. It's not going to fix the fact that our coaching is terrible. We're still going to concede silly goals from set pieces. We're still not going to be able to break down low block teams. We still can't control midfields against teams. We still can't, really take on the big teams without just sitting back and counter-attacking all the time. Not to mention in terms of our outgoings, I'll give you an example. Paul Pogba. I don't think many of you realize how big a problem that's going to be. How are we going to, if we want him to stay, how are we going to convince him to sign a new contract? If he decides to run down his contract, he leaves next season for free. And then if we decide to sell him, how do we replace him? You could say, oh, we've got Van de Beek. Does Ollie use Van de Beek? No! Not just that, if Van de Beek is going to be there, you need a CDM. God knows if we're going to get a CDM or not. Meanwhile, City, Chelsea and Liverpool are going to collectively buy the world. Yeah. It is what it is. I am really not sure what to make about this. It is what it is. I'm not looking forward to this transfer window, but this is good. It's going to be really exhausting. Yeah, but all I'll say is for Man City, the fake club tried to win a real trophy and failed. Literally, like, okay, this is just my opinion, okay? No offense to City fans, which probably means I'm going to offend them. Your club is defined by one person, that's Sheikh Mansour. Like, when I see City fans and players crying, I can't take it seriously. Because half of these supporters, I've started supporting City from 2010. I can't take you seriously. Literally, your club is defined by some rich Arabian guy. That's the entire club. Without him, you are nothing, right? Sheikh Mansour could go to West Brom and do the same thing that your club is doing. He could go to Derby County. He could go to Nottingham Forest. He could go to literally any other club in the Championship. and do this. But again, I can't knock City. I predict City will probably win the Champions League in the next 3 seasons. Within the next 3 seasons. Either next season, following season, or the season after that. So yeah, it doesn't matter what I think. City, Chelsea, Liverpool, they are way ahead of us, and it's going to be very painful. And it's going to be fact. There's no way to sugarcoat this, but what we have to start doing now is we've got to keep the pressure on the Glazers, otherwise nothing's going to change. Complain about the manager all you want, change starts at the top. Glory, glory, Man United. Like, subscribe. See you when I see you. I guess season's over.